なるほど。経緯は把握した。
What's good, Jersey family? It's your boy, Jersey Boy, and we're back at it again with another episode of Digimon. But thanks for finding my channel, and if you're watching, please like, comment, and subscribe. Looking forward to being able to finish this series pretty quickly, and then while we're waiting on Digimon Survive, I am interested in potentially jumping over to either Digimon World Order or the most recent one that came out, and I don't know why I can't think of it right now. But with that said, let's go ahead and dive into it, guys. So we left off where we're pretty much stuck in this, you know, weird like digitized state. And we ended up running into this boss chick. She ended up pulling up on us in like a gold Mustang or, you know, something wild. So we'll see what she's about and what we'll get into.
君が電脳空間からログアウトして出現したエデンへログインした場所と同じか、あるいはでは今こうして私と会話している君と肉体から精神データが分離してしまい、それとも何らかの理由で新宿に移動した。いずれにしろ奇妙奇天烈な話ではあるが、現段階では状況証拠による単純なまずは君がエデンにログインした場所の現状を確認電脳犯罪事件をはじめ多種多様な超常現象、君の身に起こった怪異的現象の謎を解明する。そして君が腰掛けているのは何？依頼報酬の件ならば心配し大船に。そうだな。さて話を戻すとしよう。それよりも何よりも前に君の姿、その姿ではまともに外を歩くこともできる。じっくりと観察して確信したが、しかし君は私の声を聞き、ソファ、つまりリアル特性を持ったデジタル体。君の体がデータで構成されているならば、君は基本的にはエデン内クーロンの放置データの中にアバターパーツのデータ。問題はその状態でなんだ？こっちよ。おい、どうした？できるわ。さあ、飛んで。
I'm not gonna randomly jump with a strange voice telling me to jump. That's it's never a good idea, really. Alright, so we got the digital network. This is a digital space where the information flow becomes visual due to the protagonist's cyber body. We can choose the direction with the directional buttons or our stick, and battle may be initiated while we're moving through. So this is pretty cool. As you can see, we got my best bud here, Hagurumon, and we'll be looking to see what we can get done with my boy here. This probably be a good like leveling ground for us as well, but we'll see. He seems like he could have some issues with some people. We haven't seen him necessarily show that he's strong against any particular person or any particular Digimon, I should say. We haven't necessarily been weak either, but as you can see there, they definitely can lay the hammer on me a bit. So we do have some healing capabilities here, or at least some healing items. So I imagine I'll be using those quite a bit. I'm wondering what the difference in levels is though. It's also going to be like a speed factor that I'm going to need to deal with. So I know they had like a training ground that I should be able to use at some point in the game. I just don't remember how far it is. But I plan on definitely making quite a bit of use of it. Alright, so we gotta level up. I think I gotta level up before as well, and I couldn't remember if I ended up... Okay, so it is nice. We do get full health after we level up and things, so that's good to know. And then I know there's certain there's like certain things that'll happen here where you might go into like I want to say cul-de-sac, and that's not what I'm looking to say. You run into a dead end, and you might find some pretty decent items in some of these networks. So I think this might be a good area to grind, although I've mentioned it a bit before. I expect I'll probably do the majority of that kind of stuff off screen. But it'll be nice to kind of get some of these scans and stuff out of the way. So I think once you hit the 200%, which is like the bonus, because you only need a minimum of 100, that's when you can basically, I think you get like additional cam or ability points for that Digimon, something like that. Alright, so we're heading back to Kowloon. Hopefully we don't run into like the cyber snail thing that, you know, caused all this.
私の声が届いたようね。ようこそデジラボへ。ここはデジタルは、私は三神楽ミレイ。デジタルモンスターラボラトリ。私はデジラボを。知らないなら知らないで、特に問題。時が来れば。私があなたを呼んで。あなたが私。あなたはデジモンと深くその運命の交差に私は引き寄せ、つまり私はあなたに呼ばれた。話はこれくらいにしましょう。まずはここがどういう場所か。
Alright, so this is the Digilab, so this is where I can train and stuff like I was talking about. So we have the Digibank where I'll be able to do my evolutions and things, the farm for when I start being able to kind of mass produce some. We have dungeons that I can go back and visit when I want to grind. So like the network that we just ran through, I'll be able to check out. We have some shop stuff, the Coliseum if we want to get into some PvP kind of stuff. And then we have the ability to recover some of our health and stuff. Alright, so I imagine we can just leave right now. So Digifarm, right? I think I need to actually place So 2 types of items. We have the development kit to increase the number of islands, and then we have the rank so we can like place more things. If I remember correctly, I think I need to actually like place them in there in order to do stuff. Yeah, right now we're empty, but there's certain items you can put in there to like focus on, you know, different elements of their skills. Alright, so let's just leave, finish through. Here's our ability to digi-convert. So Digimon with 100% scan rate or higher can be materialized. Scan rates at 200 and... Wait, what? Scan rates max out at 200%, and the higher the scan rate, the higher the... Okay, yeah. So it gives you the best ability coming out when you convert them. So I'm not going to do that for any one of them just yet, but we definitely want to try to at least get some other people going in here. So the Digivolution process, Digivolving turns a Digimon back to level 1, but stats to increase, and then we have all the different routes and things. And then it's pretty cool, so as you're evolving them or digivolving them, the stats and the abilities will continue to increase, so you kind of need to do a bit of that back and forth before... Oh, so I actually can't go back, okay, because I gotta discover it first. So for us, we're gonna need to basically be at about level 20 or so for all of these. The one thing I wish it would do is that like maybe the first thing would be the main path that like that particular Digimon follows, because I'm definitely interested in some of those. I know this one ends up being like the actual path he needs to follow, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, we'll see. I definitely want to, you know, unlock each one possible, so we'll see how that works out for us. Okay, so I think I need to actually potentially go through each... Yeah, so it's gonna force me to go through each little menu thing that we have here. It'll be cool to check out some PvP though. I tried it when it first came out, and man, when I tell you I was getting decimated left and right for a little bit of time there. Let's see what items they got. So Cam was important, I think, for certain evolutions. Otherwise, I can't remember exactly what it was used for. These go in the farm. Otherwise, precision of searches. Don't remember what that was necessarily for either. So if you guys are watching in the chat, otherwise I'll try to do some quick research for the next video. Just let me know what some of them items would have been used for again that I've seen on that list. Alright, cool. So hacking skill when on the field, we can press square to open up the menu. And then based on the Digimon, I guess, that we have, we'll be able to use certain things. So okay, cool. I feel like she's important maybe from one of that the Digimon series I didn't get to watch. So communication devices that use the flow of the digital web, they are reference points for the digital network that connects to locations everywhere. The half-cyber protagonist can use connect jump to move from here to Eden or the Digilab, and I think we have the ability to save at these points as well. So Cool. Oh, actually, it's on our main screen. I'm tripping. Alright, so we should be able to use a skill here. You can eliminate secure firewalls to block your way and continue your progress. The skill has different levels depending on the resilience of the firewall, and you won't be able to take down the firewall if we aren't skilled enough. So we have quite a few, but like it mentions, there's not a whole lot of them we'll be able to use until we get a lot stronger. So it's a cool concept. Definitely think there might have been a bit more we could do with it, but you know, I don't develop games just yet, so who knows. Alright, Digiline. So this is a tool for communicating with people who aren't in the same place. We'll receive messages from friends and Digimon that we have in the farms. If a notification appears in the bottom right of the screen, click the touchpad to check out the message, and then we can choose some replies. It's pretty cool. Did I surprise you? That's what Digiline is all about, you know? Let's try using simple phrases you learn from friends and clients. The Digimon on farms will be ecstatic if you respond to their Digiline messages. Cool. Got me a little Digi cell phone. Alright, so I want to say real quick, just in case, because unless I changed the difficulty when I was first running through, I'm almost positive it took me quite a bit to get through the combat with this particular one. The other two options definitely seemed like it was a bit easier for me. Alright, so scan data of new Digimon will be collected, added to the field guide, and at the Digilab we can Digiconvert and check out some of the ones that we have full scans for. As long as we don't run into anything crazy, I imagine I'll be able to hold my own a bit. Probably need to heal up or something like every few battles or so, but it shouldn't be too bad. Overall though, I think this is one of those like slow-paced kind of Digimon, similar to like, you know, in the Pokemon world, some of those ones that are much harder to train earlier on, and then once you get that first evolution, or see, that's what I'm talking about, that experience is ridiculously low. But once you know, kind of get them built up a bit, better moves, whatever the situation is, and tends to work out a lot better for you later on. I think he has like it's not a mega champion level of like Andromon, I think it was. I know in the series he was really good too, so that'd be a nice catch. And then who knows, we might not even keep him on his normal path, but we'll see. I think the next form that he has is like Garchomon. It ends up, see, these aren't as high of levels as Koromon, I think, or they should be on par, so I don't understand why we're getting way less experience. But either way, he ends up looking like a you know, a giant washer machine or something, so can't say it's aesthetic, you know, aesthetically pleasing, but we'll make do. We will make do. Now that I'm thinking about it, actually, though, they do have the rebooted Digimon. I want to say they called it Adventures. That has come out already, actually, from my understanding, and I have not been able to catch any of it yet. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing, you know, how that compares to what I was watching coming up. I have not been impressed with reboots lately. Ooh, this could be problematic. Okay, so types and attributes. Digimon all have types and attributes with their own affinity. A Digimon's type is shown in a mark in the upper left part of the stats, and his attributes is displayed by color. So during target selection, a good affinity is shown with a red target ring, meaning it's effective, and a bad affinity is with a blue target ring. So we want to consider affinities when we're choosing our attacks. So there's 4 attributes: virus, vaccine, data, and free, which is essentially neutral. Attacks from a type with a good affinity will do double damage, and ones that are ineffective will do half. So your basic, same thing with Pokemon, you know, everybody has a strength and a weakness. So I definitely need to kind of keep that in mind. It's easy to tell when you're doing the battle, but to kind of build your party, it's a bit more difficult. Attacks with good attributes inflict 1.5 times damage, and attacks using skills reflect the attribute of whatever that said skill is. So it's an interesting layout for sure. And I believe the little icon that we're looking at, so for Hagurumon, we're virus. Biomon, I believe, is vaccine, and I cannot remember what this middle one would mean. Yikes, definitely gonna have to do something about Biomon. But might behoove us to just go ahead and take out what we can. Let's go for a quick hit here. One thing we're definitely going to want to take advantage of when we're able to, okay, no, we're good. It's definitely off to the right. You can kind of see how the turn layout is going to work. So there's a bit of strategy that does go into this instead of just button mashing. The experience proportions that they're giving out are really wild. Really wild. I don't understand. Such a quick reply. I'm impressed. Guess you get a reply to a reply sometimes. I think she likes us. Okay, so another piece to our little body here. The firewall is off to the right, and I don't poison. Allies and enemies can suffer from abnormal statuses. They'll have unique effects such as draining HP every turn or altering stats, and they're undone at the end of each battle, so that's nice. So we have confused, paralyzed, sleep. They can stun us, and then there's no self-healing, so poison. There's the dot that will keep us from accessing skills, very annoying but effective, and then the bug, which can reverse affinity types. And then you have your normal stat boost and decreases. You should come up on another level here without too much struggle. I don't think unless there's an avatar part over here. Nope. Yeah, we're not gonna waste our time going up there. We probably just need to go forward to where we pretty much ended up last time. We got about 3 pieces. I imagine probably the head, torso. One of them's probably arms, the other's probably legs. So hopefully we're coming up on our last piece. Excellent. Some more scans. We gotta level up. Like the fact that, you know, we can run into items after each battle. It's always a boost. I feel like I came this way before already, so I don't know. Maybe the story is progressing differently. Oh no, yeah, this is where we ran into the thing. Guess it just didn't let us do the items last time. Alright, Sunomon. Wouldn't mind having Garurumon probably on the team. Although, I mean, we all know the basics, so I mean, I haven't really planned out what party I kind of want to roll with. But if you guys have thoughts, definitely let me know. I don't mind including, you know, any opinions in here. So we have cross combos that can occur when 2 or more allies are lined up on the timeline. This will create a Xros chain attack combo, which power up attacks and skill effects with the help of all Digimon involved. So chain attacks, these will increase the number of hits. The damage up will increase damage, heal up will do it to healing, and the skill up will increase the amount of change. Cross combo occurrence rates are displayed on the timeline. The bigger the gauge number, the higher the rate. So the gauge fills as you attack, and Digimon with higher camaraderie will have a higher occurrence rate. So it definitely help you out in like boss battles and things where you might be getting slapped around quite a bit, but you can try to even it out. So it's definitely important to try to keep that skill boosted for yourself. Well, it's not really a skill, but the camaraderie definitely plays a huge piece into things here. Okay, we got ourselves back. This logout zone is still broken. Guess whatever Arata did was temporary. Okay, so I mean, let me double check one more time. I know what it said, but alright. So I imagine we'll have to go all the way. Do I have a skill for that? Yeah, no, I don't think so. So probably have to go all the way back to the beginning parts of this stage. It's fine by me. Get a bit more experience, maybe some few more healing items and stuff for later on. A few more scans for us. This way. Can't knock anybody for you know, some of the stuff we heard about Kowloon Park. Is definitely a bit creepy as far as the layout goes. I would expect if you were, you know, a beginning hacker, things like that. Don't need the Digilab. Yes. And let's log out and take me home. Wherever home is for us.
無事に戻ってこれたじゃないか。しかし、よくよく現実離れ、物理法則に律儀に従っているのは物質生命体としての本能。本当に
邪魔するよ、京ちゃん。
相変わらず物音一つ立てます。
おっとすまん。またやっ。
それと その呼び方もいい加減改め。
きょうちゃんこそいい加減諦めてくれない。いくつになっても美人。
それでいつからそこに？
今来たところだが、なんかまずい。ああ、先客がいたのか。すまんすまん。
いえ、この子は依頼人ではありますが。
ほう、では何者だい
？That is a secret mystery, man.
今はまだ何者。紹介しておこう。こちらは又吉父の代からの付き合いでね、旧知の中だ。信頼もしている。電脳犯罪を専門に。
見かけによらずと思っただろう。ま、でなきゃ探偵ってのはうさんくさい連中とつるんだりしない。おっと、出現出現。
それで何か事件ですか？依頼でしたら今美味しいコーヒーを入れて。
いや、いい。今日は依頼じゃない。コーヒーはいい。エデン症候群の件で少し気になる噂を
聞かせていただきましょうか。この子なら大丈夫ですよ、おじさん。それにある種のスペシャリストになりうる。そして話を聞かせておくべきでしょう。
そうか。きょうちゃんのお墨話ってのはエデン症候群患者を隔離している例の。おっと、未来の専門家さんにはエデン症候群。
お願いします。
エデン症候群ってのはエデンを利用中、年々患者数は増えているが、原因治療法。セントラル病院にはエデン症候群患者の専用病が妙に情報統制が厳しくてな。上白のイメージダウンになるのを恐れて、今回の件も噂の息を出ない類では。近くセントラル病院の背後が動き出しそうだ。
背後？上白エンタープラ。
ああ、セントラル病院は上白の息がかかっている。発症患者の増加、症状の重篤化傾向、それらが明らかになりつつある今、普段の病院で人の出入りが激しくなっている。特別。これは何か。
ようやくですね。
ああ、やっとだ。
やはり
おっと、そろそろ署に戻らないと。悪いが乾杯はまたの機会にしよう。
I imagine she's trash at cooking like anything.
君、きょうちゃんの入れたコーヒーには気をつけろ。ほら、いつかきょうちゃんのコーヒーを監視。そいつはシャレになんねえよな。
聞いての通りだ。エデン症候群絡みの生きた情報は手に入りにくい。背後で。そしてこれからさらにセキュリティは厳しく。エデンで異変が起き、異常な状態の君が現れた。これは偶然か？いな、必然だ。この上なく明白なの。私はこれからセントラル病院へ向かう。君もぜひ同行。君の状態に関する情報も得られるかもしれない。求めよ、さらば与えられん。いや、君の場合。
Let's see what else I can do. I'm not really I'm direct, but I'm a bit laid back. what's with the stare down? Okay, silent but attractive type. I feel it. Well, guys, so we've suddenly picked up the role of assistant. Looks like we got a map here. Okay, so we'll probably have to do a bit of looking around. But we've essentially become an assistant. We've gotten a few scans, so we'll take a look at next episode, seeing which Digimon we can convert and start really working on getting our chart banged out, and hopefully unlocking some megas and stuff later on. And with that said, guys, it's your boy Jersey Boy, and it's been real. I'm out. Peace.